Today we're going to be doing a dissection of a sheep's brain. So the first few things that we should know about the sheep's brain are where the areas are specifically of the sheep brains. For the sheep brain, we have the frontal here. We have the parietals here, temporals here, and turn this around, we have the occipital here in the back. The next part of what we're going to be talking about for the brain is we're going to find the gyrus and the sulcus. For example, here you would find a postcentral gyrus, and here you would find a central sulcus. Then we have the longitudinal fissure here. You have the cerebral hemispheres here. You have left and right cerebral hemispheres. And you have your lateral sulcus. Next, we're going to demonstrate a few other items on our sheep brain that we have. For our sheep brain here, just turn this over for you. We have the cerebellum here in the back. On the inferior side of the sheep's brain. Then we're going to go a little bit deeper here. Medulla oblongata here, spinal cord here. Right in here we have there's a little sheath here. Didn't get it all off, but you have the abducens nerve here. You have the truncular nerve here. In this area you have the midbrain. You have your two pons right here. After you go into the midbrain, we're going to look at the ocular motor, which is in this area here. And from the ocular motor, you have the optic tract. From the optic tract, we'll go up to the optic chiasma here, and then the optic nerve here. From the optic nerve, we'll go up here to the olfactor bulb in this area. Alrighty. We flip this over here. You can see in here, you can not only see the pineal gland in here, alrighty, and then we'll move right along. You can also see, if I pull down here on the cerebrum, down here, not only the penile body, the pineal gland, but you can also see the superior and the inferior callus, or the cocoli. These areas, the superior, inferior, and the penile body make up the corpora quadramina. All right, so we'll pull that here. You'll see the corpora quadramina. Alrighty, and so we're just going to point out a few other areas here in our sheep's brain. We're going to do a sagittal dissection, and we'll check out our sheep's brain here. Alrighty, let's see our sagittal dissection. Going to open up our brain here. That's a beaut. Alrighty. So we go deeper here with our sagittal dissection. This side looks a little better. You can see the fourth ventricle. You can see the calculus, cerebellum here, and the white matter from the cerebellum in this area. You can see the splenium. Then if you dip down, you can see the lateral ventricle, the corpus callosum, and this sheath here that you have is the fornix. Here you have the septum polygynum, hypothalamus, thalamus, and of course, as we saw before, the pituitary. And when we were looking inside earlier, we saw the pons. So I'll give you a better look here of the pons. A few other areas. Again, you can see here you can see the massa intermedia, the thalamus right there, massa intermedia, thalamus, and you can also see right in here, right next to it, you can see the anterior commissure. And then if you look a little bit more closely, right here, you can see the superior calculus, the pineal gland, and the inferior calculus. And again, that makes up the corpora quadramina. Alrighty, so we've looked at everything inside of our brain. I hope this was helpful.